As I further my studies to become an elementary teacher, I've been fortunate to have learned a lot through my experiences this semester. This is my story. This semester, I've developed the characteristics of a professional teacher, including exhibiting professional behavior at all times, during class and in the field, displaying high-quality literacy skills on all oral, visual, and written work, using appropriate study skills to complete course requirements, and using professional communication skills with peers, instructors, teachers, administrators, and parents. While watching the teachers of Superior Hills 3 days a week, I've come to know what characteristics are required as a professional teacher. As a role model and teacher in a school, it is required that you portray the look and manner of a teacher. I came into this experience expecting to learn a lot from the children and how they learn and interact, but didn't expect to come out with the knowledge of what teachers go through in a daily planning and their professional behavior. I've learned that every decision a teacher makes is a conscious choice that takes careful consideration. These decisions may run from the classroom setup to the time of the day for certain lessons and/or activities. Most importantly, when teaching a class, the best way to teach is to lead by example, and to do so is to display literacy skills that are exemplary. Whenever I observe the teachers, I've noticed that their lessons, when presented orally or visually, were done in a way that displayed great grammar, language, and penmanship. On top of that, it is also important to have enthusiasm when using literacy skills so that students will adopt that enthusiasm for themselves in their own learning. Children learn so much from example that having and demonstrating high literacy skills is crucial to being a teacher. I'd also noticed, though, that even once away from your students, you must show yourself as a professional displaying the same skills for the other professionals in the school and along with the parents. My experiences in the field have been a lot of work, but enjoyable. I've learned that if you can make a lesson relatable to children and model the behavior you would like your classroom to adopt, would be highly beneficial as a professional teacher. Also this semester, I've been able to select appropriate Michigan grade level objectives for the language arts and prepare lessons to meet those objectives and engage students. Throughout this semester, I've been able to create multiple lesson plans, and throughout this experience, I can honestly say I feel very prepared to use the Michigan grade level objectives, or the GLICkies, in my future teaching. Furthermore, I was able to look through my field placement teacher's grade level objectives, and she even copied off a parent-friendly version with the insider knowledge that it was an easier to understand format, so they often reference it for quick objective checks in their classroom. I am comfortable reading through the Michigan grade level objectives and was fortunate to try my hand at integrating literacy with my math major. For example, here I am shown working on spelling with second graders. I was able to use math as a way to study the vowels and consonants within their spelling words, while still meeting the literacy objectives of that grade level. I have also come to understand and use a variety of instructional management techniques, including approaches such as individualized learning, small group learning, and whole group instruction to meet diverse student and instructional needs. In my field placement, I have been working with kindergartners with literacy centers on Wednesday mornings. This is a very effective management technique on the teacher's part, since there are plenty of teachers in the room to monitor and assist the 6 different groups with both their individual or small group needs. This is a lot like the lessons we've been doing at the different grade levels. Being able to work in a small group setting has a lot of benefits in the child's learning, since they can be guided more directly towards the desired objective, and as a teacher you can easily assess their learning, which can be more difficult in whole class instruction. Though this technique works great, it is not the only instructional management technique that I've witnessed or practiced. Our work with third graders and their writer's notebooks has been an opportunity for whole group instruction. Co-teaching our mini lessons in front of the whole group enlightened me that unlike the small group work of our other lessons, because classroom management takes on another dimension. I've learned through my own management of that particular class and watching my peers do the same. Also, through my teachings with each grade level, I've learned that students will feed off of the attitude you model for them. As teachers, it is best to demonstrate an attitude conducive to learning literacy, and the students will learn. Observing and understanding the different techniques, creating an interactive environment, and managing a whole class has allowed me to build up a portfolio of ideas that I can take from in my future classroom.